Can you zoom out?
TLD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this www host name is now pointing or CNAME to this TLD, just
Yes.
infitonics.com. So I
Yes.
was thinking to use this as the origin in Akamai. Is that okay?
Yeah, that would work. I think I have used the same.
I guess you have used this one, origin dot this random
Oh.
string. I guess that
Mm-hmm.
when you created the config, it would have promoted to use this,
Mm-hmm.
the default one. Yeah. So that's fine. We can fine tune it. We'll use this. So the request that is coming to Akamai with www will go to origin with this particular hostname.
Yes.
So config wise, let me
So do we need to create? I mean that ion setup again?
no. Same ion. I'm just updating. So I just have add certificate pinning and origin updated. So if you see, this is your config itself. I haven't posted, just edited. And
Can you
here
please
I have added.
zoom in?
Okay.
This font is quite small.
Okay. Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay. So uh, on the origin server behavior, before you were using this particular origin dash this random
Mm-hmm.
number and then this. Now I have added this TLD altogether without the
Okay.
www.
Mm-hmm.
And incoming host header, forward host header, same as incoming. So your application will respond if the host header contains
Mm-hmm.
www.info infitonics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have added that. Rest all remains the same. For the certificate part, I have taken choose your own and I have pinned the certificate that you have used on your origin. So this is the certificate that is there on your origin.
Okay.
So this is the second connection that I was talking yesterday, like Akamai to your origin. We will use this certificate.
Okay.
And along with that, two additional thing I have added as part of best practice, that is GRN, global request number. Like on the end user browser network tab, you can see Akamai GRN header, and it will have a random string. And if you give that to any Akamai person, you will find all the logs about that particular request.
Okay.
So since you had a query about logs, I have added this and also cache return. Like it will say whether it is a cache hit or cache miss. All that thing
Mm-hmm.
will be there in Akamai cache status header. So should we activate this on
Uh,
staging?
1 second before saving. Okay, you saved it.
Yeah, but we can edit it now as well.
Okay, so what I was thinking is, I'll share the screen and the changes which you have
Mhm.
done. I'll do it with my hand and
Okay, you can.
I created the load balancer in
Okay,
AWS, and
okay,
then I passed the certificate in that load balancer, and then I create
okay,
a route that
okay.
will get the traffic of the load balancer.
Below that.
Okay, back to property.
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now go down. So here you can see I have created this V4.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to use V4, you can go with that, or if you want to add from V1, that is also fine. V4, I have added everything.
Okay, I'll check this one. What are the changes you have made?
Okay.
So, okay, these are the version notes which you have added, and then,
Yes. And go down,
mm-hmm.
certificate origin server hostname. Yeah, that is
Okay,
the one. And down, if you go, I have added the certificate here. These are the, no, still down. Yeah, these are the root certificate and the leaf certificate.
okay,
Infotonics.com leaf certificate. And also two additional behavior I have added for your
take.
log tracking. So global request number will give you all the detail about that particular request. Also cache status. These two additional feature I have added.
Okay, and if very quickly I'm checking just version 1. Do not take much time. 1 second.
Hmm. You can compare it there only. Like if
How?
you go to V4, go to the top,
Okay.
you see that compare version.
Okay. Compare version.
Uh, and yeah, that's correct. Compare. We're
Compare.
comparing 1 versus 4.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, version note. That is the green one is added.
Yes, yes.
And go to rule changes.
This
Third
is
tab.
the same. And
If you go down here, there are some changes. That is the origin server hostname
okay, I got it.
and
Okay,
these two
fine.
additional rules.
Mm-hmm.
Rest also.
Mm-hmm.
So currently you have a default rule, right? Still down. The default rule you see. So
Mm-hmm.
default rule will get applied to every request on this particular config.
Okay.
So suppose you want another host name altogether. So let's say go. Can you go little up? Let's add another host name. Go little up.
Mm-hmm.
Add host name. That plus host name
Okay.
you see. And let's do this as www2 dot infitonic, like your host name.
Okay.
Two. Yeah. So this is a separate application altogether that you will be creating in future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next. But one thing is you have to have a certificate for this as well.
Okay.
You can click
I'll
next.
do this
Next.
then. Okay. I'll do this later because I don't have the certificate for this one.
Okay. Well, still, like we can delete that
Huh.
as well.
I'll do
So,
this later. The R&D work.
okay. 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 Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
And
And now how we can debug?
now you can activate this on staging first.
From where by going to back to property
Active. No, no, no.
or
Next to
clicking
edit, have activate. Yeah.
activate.
Okay. On
Okay.
staging, you can put.
But this is a version 1, right? And you have done the
No, no.
changes in.
This is V4. On the
Okay.
top, you see V4.
Activate V4 on
Yeah.
staging.
Correct.
So this Akamai automatically creates the sandbox, I mean the staging environment. We need not to do
Yes.
anything.
Yes. Yes. Correct.
Hmm.
So for testing in sandbox, like staging environment, you just have to add a Edge Suite. You have a Edge host name, right?
Mm-hmm.
EdgeSuite.net. Next to EdgeSuite, you have to add a dash staging. Like, let me ping you. Can you go to that dig web interface? Next to next
Mm-hmm.
tab. Yeah. Here, if I give you.
Here it is not showing to me.
Just put this as well. So slash you can remove. Yeah. So here, like if you want to make a note, the first one that you have written there, that is the production edge server's IP.
Hmm.
That will give you a production edge server. The second one will give you a staging edge server IP.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do any sandbox testing, you have to do a post file spoofing on your local machine to any IP that is written by the second one. So it will be Windows System 32 drivers etc.
Yes, in that file we create the virtual host now.
Correct.
So
Yes.
the request first go to this URL, this endpoint, and that's the way we know like
Yes.
okay the traffic is going to Akamai
Correct,
platform.
correct, correct. We are forcing that DNS resolution
Mm-hmm.
to this single IP. So I guess there is a slash at the end. So if you remove that and do a dig, complete and uh, now go down. Still down. So here Akamai one starts. So you can take any of this IP 23, 50, 52, 9. And
Okay. For putting it in the host file. Yeah.
yes.
The same in my production server. I mean,
No, production server, it will take through the normal DNS resolution. It won't go through your host file. So you have to remove any host file entry that you have done earlier.
mm-hmm.
And so do you want to test in production directly? That also you can do now.
Yes.
Okay. Then you can just activate that version on production as well. Yeah, activate. Production activation will take around 7 to 10 minutes. Once that is done, you can test it on production. So for testing in production, we have to do the CNAME part as well in your Route 53.
That I've already
Uh,
done. No, this one, no, this one. This one it is. This is a record which I've.
that is the old one, origin record. So now
Mm-hmm.
you have to put entry for the dub dub dub. So can you show me what is okay? So current entry. Can you open the next record? Just the next one.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a C name, but
So now we also have to CNAME this. Yeah, exactly. Here, instead of infitonics.com as value, you
mm-hmm.
have to add the Akamai Edge suite. Let me ping you that. So you can edit this
I think this one is the
and
same infitonic.edgesuit.net, right?
yeah, yeah, complete thing. First one, yes. So now end user will come to Akamai.
Hmm.
Akamai will go to this Edge suite. So all those mapping will happen. And then when needed, Akamai will go to this TLD. So there is a breakpoint in the middle. Yeah, same CNAME record, 300 seconds. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So should I remove this one?
Yeah, that is no longer needed. You can remove that. This one,
Delete record.
okay. So that suite has propagated.
Okay, this is done.
So DNS part is done. We just have to wait for the property activation, which will take around 5 more minutes maybe. The config is active. Now you can maybe open a incognito window in the browser and then let's start testing. Open the network tab as well.
Sure.
In Windows, it will be F12. Open the network and Can you click on any of those? First one, maybe. No, it is still going through your existing. So you have to do a IP like DNS flush.
I have.
If you go to command prompt,
I have that extension of DNS
okay,
flush.
use the tap one.
Now
But
should I?
does it clear from your system's DNS? I'm not sure
Let
about
me
that.
close my all browsers. No problem.
Slash, slash,
This one?
DNS. No space. Okay, hit. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe now we can try in your incognito window. Also, you can open that network
But why
tab.
it is showing not secure? Earlier it was.
I guess you have used HTTP here. So yeah, we can do that as well. Just give HTTPS now in the beginning. HTTPS colon slash slash.
Mm-hmm.
Not the TLD. You have to go to the www only.
Okay.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you open the network tab? F12. Okay. Hit it again and go to any request. First one. Yeah, it is a miss from child, and you are seeing that Akamai GRN. So now the request is going via Akamai.
And what is this? Miss from child?
Miss from child means it is still maybe it is the first hit, or maybe we are not caching it at the Akamai Edge server.
Okay.
So all that status you will get. If it is a hit, then you will get a hit.
And what is this
On the
GRN? This one?
GRN is like you can get all the logs. If you pass this GRN to any Akamai person, you will get to know every detail about this request.
And where can I pass this to check the
You
logs?
can go to the config, go to the Akamai control center,
Okay.
and on the left hand side menu, just search for tool, Edge Diagnostic. Click on that. This you can close.
Hmm.
Mm, Go a little down. No, on the left hand side. No, that blue color thing. Translate error string. Can you put it there on the translate error string? The first blue icon, popular tool. Put it there and submit. And this is only applicable for your account. So if any other customer takes this GRN and put it on their tool, they won't be able to see anything. Yeah. So
Hmm.
you can see that action two options are there on the right hand side. Okay. So you get to know more detail about this particular request.
Great. Very nice.
And like if you have any page is not loading, or for your customer anyone
Mm-hmm.
complains that this is not loading, you just take this field and then you can raise a architect case, and our team will be able to fetch all the logs from backend.
Okay.
Just